Merciless. Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
The abyss is like the world's shadow.
Merciless.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Ino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy some time. As for Miss Nefer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the Moon Goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Notcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse, in those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, what's the matter?
Stephanie, Granddaughter, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything?
Well,
Oh, and one more thing. First,
The Lindis, it...
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian, oh yeah. Just like how—
if we could...
it's possible that merchant...
All right, then. Let Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino... As for the...
On the way over, at this rate, the people living...
I'll head back to the...
Feels good knowing... Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flints, Aino, and Anefa when they get...
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything,
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Stay safe, everyone.
We're back. Did we get here?
Everything going smooth?
not great. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired. Oh, right.
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to invest, but according to Flint's, that was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining—
Flints. I know. I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsfarnir to see if there's any...
database update.
It's the...
We already decided someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides,
So I've ended up...
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second! Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds' flames.
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like, exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the Jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its life. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of... You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it...
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes. And that's the reason I'm always careful not to...
Whew. Sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the iridescent moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Carians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Carians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct Still.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar when I looked at...
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery. Anyway, time is against... I just want to make sure...
That's right. The iridescent...
Deal. Then let's get...
Get what started?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave... You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love... In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world?
The Crimson Moon they made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they fight the adults. The book leaves...
That explains...
There's no...
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between those burned away. In short, I can open a pass. The catch is I'll need to stay on. Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short...
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it!
I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go. What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains.
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Paimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her. By the way, Kalambina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
A little elusive! The pinnacle of excellence!
Time to shine!
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Get to work! You two! Time to end them! Paradigm shift! Surge!
Huh? Huh? For real? That's way too high! There's no way we'll be able to reach it!
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see... Ah! There's some kind of weird... Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out! Looks like a device from the time of Karia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left it behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms...
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindis? Is that Rere's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her? Oh, yeah. So...
The Abyss has made this space. Maybe that's why some of the things...
Whenever I see this waning moon, for me, of...
Right. Sort that! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Merciless. Yeah!
A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of excellence!
Ah! Get to work!
Extinguished! see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist, then with the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with— Oh, Revier. With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. If only I—
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Olympus is—
It must be.
And there's no time to look— Shower me with praise! Ugh, these things are so creepy! Ugh. Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow! That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Up to the freezer! A burst of flavor! Show no mercy! Search! Merciless. A dash of frosting! Juice on the loose! Fulfill our pact! Extinguished! Ha! Mine to wield! Hang in there! We're so close! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song! A burst of flavor! Search! Ha!
iridescent moon's marrow. Still, if we can purify the abyssal power with... It's so cold. Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in. But I could not bear to... Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment, more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for...
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh, it sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the... for a fading...
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's... Alright, time to leave this place and... That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy. Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Hey, it's...
What are you waiting for?
Oh, we made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make us...
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now... Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina! Are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take it.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to
मेरा
stay
बिल
hidden
रिव्यू
like
कर दो
before.
क्या अब हो जाएगा
I
अभी
want to see
देखते
him
हैं
gone
देखते
from
हैं
Not Cry. The Rayrier of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now.
हो तो
than you
जाएगा
did
जहाँ तक
earlier.
मुझे लग रहा है बाकी
When I
देखते
first
हैं
met you, you
कैसा
didn't
रहता है
strike me
आपका
as a ray
बिल
of
और
moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of the
शिलोनेन नहीं है ना
breeze.
शायद
But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own.
भाई
And
बच्चे
that's why
भाई
you're
इतना
always seeking to grow
चिल्लाते हैं क्या
stronger.
बताऊं
But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rayrier, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
एक्ट 3 हो गया है ना, क्या अब हो जाएगा? देखते हैं। चलो आपका रीडो भाई का पहले देख ही लेते हैं।
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow.
क्या बात है, एक पुल हो जाए क्या? करना चाहिए क्या? वैसे तो पता नहीं यार, छोड़ो, नहीं करता हूँ, सेव करता हूँ भाई। सेव करना इज मेन प्रायोरिटी। कॉलम बिना चाहिए। गॉडली नाम से हो ना? गॉडली किधर है गॉडली? ये रहा। ओके, अरे टैलेंट्स तो करो ब्रो। 54 to 36 टैलेंट्स करो यार। टैलेंट्स के बिना थोड़ी डैमेज आ जाएगा। टैलेंट्स में मेन प्रायोरिटी क्या रहता है इसका याद नहीं आ रहा मुझे। इसके भी टैलेंट्स कम है। स्किल करना इसका अपनी क्या बोलते हैं, लॉमा का स्किल कर दो। और लेंस का टैलेंट में तुम अल्टीमेट पहले कर दो। हाँ, पहले ये वाला कर दो। एटलीस्ट लेवल 8 तो हो जाए। लेवल 8 पे भी सही रहेगा। रेजन ख़त्म हो गया था कल, आज वही करूँगा। हाँ, ये कर लो, ये कर लेना बस। और क्या, एक बार मैं टीम से एक बार और देख लूँ। कहाँ गया गॉडली ब्रो? ये रहे। पता है स्कर्क से भी हो जाएगा, लेकिन उसका ऑफियर नहीं है, ये इशू है। हो जाएगा, करने को मैं कर दूंगा। बस यही थोड़ा टैलेंट सब कर दो। मेन इसका ही तुम कर दो। इसका ही टैलेंट अप कर दोगे तो भी मैं पूरी कोशिश करूंगा हो जाए। फ्लिंस का पहले कर दो। फ्लिंस और आइनो बिल्ड है, आइनो भी बिल्ड कर लेना, क्योंकि शायद इनफा नहीं है ना तुम पे। मैं किसको तो कर ही दूंगा। फ्लिंस को करो अभी। फ्लिंस को 8 कर दूं? हाँ, फ्लिंस का 8 कर दो। अल्टीमेट वाला जो है ना, 8 कर दो। टैलेंट, हाँ अल्टीमेट वाला, ये वाला देख लो। कुछ गलत मत कर देना, बता देता हूँ। ये वाला एलिमेंटल बर्स्ट। बट आगे कर भी सकता हूँ क्या? मतलब आगे कर भी सकता हूँ मतलब? टुडे, आज आज मुझे नहीं पता भाई। मैं वैसे अगर तुम पे मोहरा है तो तुम कर सकते हो ऑब्वियसली। वैसे हाँ, वो टैलेंट का आज डे है कि नहीं वो मुझे नहीं पता है, देख के बताता हूँ। वैसे तो अवेलेबल दिखा रहा है, तो कर सकते हो। हाँ कर सकते हो आज। कोई भी टैलेंट बुक सब ओपन है, जो करना है करो। जब भी कोई नया कैरेक्टर आता है ना, तो उसका फर्स्ट वीक में आप कुछ भी टैलेंट्स मटेरियल्स जो करने हैं वो ओपन रहता है टोटली। ये न्यू अपडेट से आया गया है ना, कर सकते हैं। हाँ कर सकते हैं।
Fearless. Fearless.
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly. Oh, hey look! They made it back as well! Prince! Lama! How did it all go?
All is well, thank you.
I ran into Miss An...
You seem rather...
I certainly am. Fighting alone can get...
We meet again. How have you been?
Albino! What are you doing here?
Thankfully.
These two and given how people...
So?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not the case?
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Minnie Durin!
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon, as a sign of my great respect for you.
Wow! You're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed guide, Paimon.
फाइनली फिनिश क्वेस्ट, क्या बात है, मेरा चल
Personally,
रहा है भाई,
I
धीरे
think our
धीरे
little
कर रहे
Paimon
हैं
is
हम.
the perfect side. When people call her little...
You're absolutely right, Miss Lama.
एक्ट 4 अभी शुरू किया हूँ, जस्ट एक्ट 4.
Anyway,
एक्ट 3 कर लिया,
speaking of
एक्ट 4.
long journeys, didn't Kuta...
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if you stopped for a cup of tea or a chat.
Uh-oh. People are talking about me.
ड्यूरिन आ गया भाई, ड्यूरिन द मिनी ड्रैगन.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and
अल्बेडो भी
gentlemen.
उसी का है ना,
I'll be
ये
meeting
हेक्सन
Sandrone
सर्कल का ही
shortly,
है,
as we still have some
तो
things to
इसको भी बफ
discuss.
मिलने वाला है भाई.
It's been a pleasure, everyone. But this is where I'll say goodbye.
We really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
I understand. Well,
अराउंड कितना,
bye for now, Harlequino.
मेरे ख्याल से 50% कुछ रेस डिक्रीज कर रहा था, 20% वैसे, और हेक्सन सर्कल टीम में अगर ड्यूरिन रहेगा तो 50% अराउंड 50, हाँ 50 ही था शायद. लेकिन ये है कि ड्यूरिन जो है ना, मतलब दो प्ले स्टाइल ड्यूरिन का है ना. एक तरह से वो सपोर्ट में जब यूज़ होगा तो वो पायरो और हाइड्रो वाला चीज़ तो करेगा ही, मतलब उसको बोनस मिलेगा उसको, लेकिन पार्टी मेंबर्स को नहीं मिलेगा. और जब वो पार्टी मेंबर सपोर्ट खेलेगा तो वो रेस डिक्रीज करेगा, लेकिन पायरो बोल रहा हूँ, हाइड्रो और क्रायो का रेस डिक्रीज नहीं करेगा.
With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other. Though it looks like we have another.
तो मोस्टली तुमको टीम में तो हेक्सन सर्कल मेंबर्स को तो यूज़ करना ही पड़ेगा. और कई लोग ये सोच के पुल शायद ना भी करें कि ओल्ड कैरेक्टर्स वेंटी और मोना, फिशल ये सब यूज़ होंगे तो, लेकिन ये मत सोचना, क्योंकि मैं भी आगे जो क्ली की मम्मी एलिस, उसके साथ भी काम आएगा. क्या पता वो भी एक हेक्सन सर्कल में ही बॉन्डेड हो, तो शायद हाँ एक बफ मिले उधर भी वो टीम में, तो वो टीम ज़्यादा. सैंड्रोन का टीम में भी शायद मे भी, पता नहीं सैंड्रोन का क्या है, मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन हो सकता है. एलिस और ड्यूरिन का एक अच्छा टीम को हम शायद बन सकता है. कोलम्बिना के शायद ना बने, कोलम्बिना के साथ नहीं भी बन सकता है. कोलम्बिना का यही है मेरे ख्याल से, फ्लिंस और नेफर ही बेस्ट टीम रहेगा कोलम्बिना के लिए. बाकी टीम्स का देखा जाएगा. अभी नॉट क्राई के हिसाब से जो बफ सिस्टम चल रहा है, पता नहीं, देखते हैं. अभी तो मेन प्रायोरिटी यही है कि कोलम्बिना निकाले. ड्यूरिन का अभी देखा जाएगा. ड्यूरिन सपोर्ट अच्छा है, लेकिन एलिस एंड निकोल 6.2 आएगा स्टोरी. हाँ वही एलिस और निकोल जो है ना, वो मे भी हेक्सन सर्कल में एलिस है शायद, क्योंकि क्ली तो है, तो अगर क्ली है तो एलिस भी तो होगी, तो शायद ड्यूरिन और एलिस का एक अच्छा टीम कम बने.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her.
I just got back.
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets under such circumstances.
तो मोनो पायरो टीम में भी, क्योंकि मोनो पायरो में क्या हो रहा है ना इधर, कि वेंटी को भी एक अच्छा बफ मिल रहा है, तो पायरो प्लस वो ड्यूरिन का स्टोरी.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch.
Another trick is to
मेरे को पता नहीं है, लेकिन मेरे को बस इतना पता है कि हेक्सन सर्कल का कोई सिस्टम है जो कि काफ़ी अच्छा बफ देगा if you are using हेक्सन सर्कल members in during team. और ऑब्वियसली तुम्हें यूज़ करना ही पड़ेगा. अगर तुम यूज़ नहीं करोगे तो बफ नहीं मिलेगा, अच्छा बफ नहीं मिलेगा तो अच्छा डैमेज नहीं मिलेगा. वार का एनिमो निकला, वारका का तो पता ही था वो एनिमो. डेंसलिफ लेकिन वारका को देखो भाई, फ्लिन से भी लंबा है।
Truth be told,
You're not alone there, my friend.
Wind ability,
The light keep.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two.
Itlua is a good apple.
So you're what? A fake ratnik?
ये
That's
रहा
what it
उसका
sounds
एनिमो
like.
वाला लोगो, एनिमो कैरेक्टर वारका, एनिमो प्लस
Why the awkward
क्या बोलते हैं उसको,
silence?
क्लेमोर। क्या मतलब भाई? ये कौन सा वो बन रहा है? सायू के पास भी है ना, सायू भी वो क्लेमोर कैरेक्टर एनिमो।
Now that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Eloa doesn't.
That goes without saying.
मोस्टली at least sword user ही देखा हूँ एनिमो।
Anyone else in the know?
It's dangerous.
Then in the name of
क्लेमोर
the
में पता नहीं क्या इसका अच्छा एबिलिटी रहेगा
just as
वैसे।
long as you don't.
मुझे तो लग रहा है ज़्यादातर ये डीपीएस टाइप में कैसा रहेगा पता नहीं, डीपीएस रहेगा ये।
Is there? If you
6.2 या 3 में लॉन्च हो जाएगा शायद वारका। वैसे कई लोग बोल चुके थे कि ये स्टैंडर्ड बैनर में चला जाएगा मिजुकी की तरह, तो क्या पता ये बात सच हो। स्वॉर्ड है, स्वॉर्ड है ये तो, ये पकड़ा हुआ था ना, क्लेमोर पकड़ा था ये शुरुआत से। WGS देखो इसके हाथ में, वो देर से। वारका तो क्लेमर यूजर है ना, सपोर्ट आएगा।
Have either of you ever?
That sounds like a lovely idea.
क्या रे, क्या हाल है तेरा भाई?
I'm
कैसे
flattered.
हो?
If I ever get
I'll bear that in mind.
Oh, whatever style feels best to you.
Very well.
you can replicate any.
I can try.
Thank you.
ठीक हूँ, अभी आया जस्ट। ओके ओके, खाओ पियो रेस्ट करो। डिल्यूक वेपन लिया है, हाँ वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, डिल्यूक वेपन स्वॉर्ड थोड़ी है, वो क्लेमोर है।
Miss Nefer, you made it
उसको
after
क्लेमोर
all.
बोलते हैं।
But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end.
Claymore user Varka
I'll be heading
So
will
much
be
for justice.
सपोर्ट। मुझे नहीं लगता है सपोर्ट क्या करेगा ये, कोई बफ दे देगा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा। वो भी मॉन्स्टर्ड का है तो
I didn't say anything.
मॉन्स्टर्ड का कैरेक्टर है इधर। नॉर्ड क्राई में कौन सा बफ देगा, मुझे तो ये समझ नहीं आ रहा। उसका सिग्नेचर वेपन आएगा स्वॉर्ड, ये तो नहीं पता भाई। अब सिग्नेचर वेपन स्वॉर्ड होगा क्या होगा ये नहीं पता। उसके हाथ में मैंने क्लेमोर देखा है, तो जहाँ तक मुझे लग रहा है मे भी क्लेमोर कैरेक्टर ही हो। अब क्या होगा वो तो नहीं पता।
Mr. Flint's, a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously destroyed. For those of you who've never met, this is
वारका
Mr.
सपोर्ट
Albedo,
आएगा
a
6.3
renowned
में।
Next up, we have
कोलंबिना के
the
साथ
Moon Maiden and
कंपटीशन
former
कर रहा है
student.
क्या
Then we have the
6.3 में?
who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown.
DPS है,
And
अभी तुम
Paimon,
बोले सपोर्ट
the
है।
ultimate travel companion and quite possibly
That's a lot of people. Great turn.
Miss Nefer.
देखा जाएगा
Looks like
देखा
you might have
जाएगा।
enough-
मुझे तो नहीं लगता कोई उतना निकालेगा, क्योंकि ऑब्वियस सी बात है उस पैच में कोलंबिना आ रही है, तो हर कोई कोलंबिना के लिए जाएगा, तो वारका के लिए कौन ही जाएगा।
Who I am.
उसका वेपन अगर वारका का बकवास निकला तो क्या पता, कुछ भी हो सकता है।
It's my eyes, isn't it? Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask?
मैं तो चाहता हूँ कि कोलंबिना के साथ आए न्यूलेट, ताकि वेपन बैनर पे बंदा हारे भी ना तो न्यूलेट के वेपन पे हारे। बढ़िया रहेगा, वो चीज़ बढ़िया रहेगा।
And yes, I am from Conria.
Really?
Then you must have been quite an influential figure
क्योंकि
yourself.
6.2 में तो न्यूलेट आने से रहा,
But none of that
और
matters
6.3 में
anymore.
न्यूलेट आता है
My point
तो कोलम्बिना के बाजू में रहे तो ज़्यादा मजा आएगा.
Why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends. What am I missing here?
ताकि वेपन पे तो जा सकें भाई, क्योंकि न्यूलेट का वेपन मेरे पास है भी नहीं, और जिनके पास है वो जाएंगे नहीं.
The history of Conria, the names and identities of the 5 sinners. I remember it all like it was yesterday. I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say.
करोगे स्किप ड्यूरिन? हाँ, मैं तो सोच के बैठा हूँ. ड्यूरिन एज ऑफ करंट मेटा के हिसाब से तुम्हें हेक्सन सर्कल टीम चाहिए, और हेक्सन सर्कल टीम में जो ओल्ड कैरेक्टर्स हैं उनको कुछ बफ तो मिल रहा है, लेकिन तुम्हारे पास बफ लेके तुम क्या कर लोगे? क्योंकि न्यू कैरेक्टर होगा हेक्सन सर्कल का कोई और, मतलब ड्यूरिन के साथ, जैसे एलिस है या कोई है, मतलब अभी तुम निकाल लोगे ना तो ऐसा रहेगा कि तुम्हारा टीम अभी कंप्लीट नहीं होगा. जस्ट लाइक नेफर, जैसे नेफर लोमा के साथ रहकर भी कॉम्पिटिट नहीं कर पा रही स्कर्क लेवल को, नहीं कर पा रही, एक्चुअल में नहीं कर पा रही है, क्योंकि स्कर्क जो है वो काफ़ी अनबीटेबल है, और लोमा के टीम में उसको कहीं ना कहीं कोलम्बिना, लोमा और नेफर की टीम में उसको कहीं ना कहीं अभी कोलम्बिना की ज़रूरत है वो टीम को और स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाने के लिए. वहीं तुम देखोगे अपने फ्लिंस को, तो भाई फ्लिंस काफ़ी F2P फ्रेंडली वर्क कर रहा है, बस उसको एक टीम में नॉट करेक्टर चाहिए, जस्ट लाइक आई नो. तो अभी के लिए जो नेफर जो आई है एक तरह से ठीक ठाक है, उतना मतलब फ्लिंस लेवल मुझे नहीं लगा, फ्लिंस लेवल उतना मतलब, और उसका गेम स्टाइल भी मेरे को बिल्कुल मज़ा नहीं आया यार, एक्चुअल में मेरे को मज़ा नहीं आया, जितना मेरे को फ्लिंस में मज़ा आया ना उतना मुझे नेफर में मज़ा नहीं आया. स्कर्क का भी काफ़ी अच्छा प्ले स्टाइल है, चाहे तुम नॉर्मल अटैक खेलो, चाहे तुम उसका बर्स्ट खेलो, एलिमेंटल बर्स्ट खेलो, दोनों में अच्छा डैमेज आता है, और इसके में वो चीज़ नहीं है. नेफर थोड़ा मेरे को डाउन साइड लगा एज ऑफ, अगर तुम कंपेयर करो स्कर्क और फ्लिंस से तो मुझे उतना खास नहीं लगी नेफर. अब तुम ये बोलोगे कि तुम्हारे पास तो है नहीं, तो तुम तो यही बोलोगे, नहीं भाई वो बात नहीं है. मैं एक्चुअल में मतलब मैं यूज़ करके ही बता रहा हूँ, मैंने चाहे मान लो यूज़ किया भी, वन टाइम यूज़ किया हूँ, लेकिन मैं थोड़ा बहुत इधर यूट्यूब पे भी सर्च किया तो वो देख के ही बोल रहा हूँ कि नेफर इज़ लाइक यू नीड कोलम्बिना इन अ टीम, कुछ भी हो. निकोल भी कैटलिस्ट है. अच्छा 6.5 एंड 6.6 स्केप क्यों एलिस एंड निकोल पुलिंग? देखते हैं, अभी तो कुछ पता नहीं है, तुम इतना आगे का सोच के बैठे हो, अभी पहुंचने तो भाई कोलम्बिना तो आने दो. कोलम्बिना आएगी फिर उसको पुल करेंगे. मैं तो चाहता हूँ यार फ्लिंस का टीम गजब. अभी मान लो तुम 200 के पर टिक, मतलब वो जो डबल बस्ट मारता है तो मेरा अराउंड चला जाता है, मान के चलो 500 के जाता है, तो विद कोलम्बिना एटलीस्ट 200 मतलब 700 के कुछ जाना चाहिए. थोड़ा इंक्रीज तो होना चाहिए, इंक्रीमेंट होना चाहिए टीम में, कोलम्बिना आनी चाहिए. और मैं चाहता हूँ कि सिर्फ नॉर्ड कैरेक्टर्स को बफ ना दे कोलम्बिना, बाकी के भी, मतलब बाकी के भी जैसे फुरीना बफ टाइप देती है ना, उस टाइप का भी कुछ बफ दे दे, ताकि ओवरऑल एक यूनिवर्सल पुल हो कोलम्बिना. जस्ट लाइक फुरीना जो कि अब नहीं रही, लेकिन कोलम्बिना थोड़ा बहुत अच्छा करे, जो नॉर्ड के कैरेक्टर्स नहीं है उनको भी. तो ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा बोल दिया, लेकिन एक्सपेक्टेशंस रख सकते हैं कोलम्बिना से, रख सकते हैं भाई, अगर, क्योंकि नॉर्ड क्राई में ऐसा एक कैरेक्टर होना ही चाहिए, जैसे हाँ कह सकते हैं, होना भी चाहिए. और ये टीम में, नेफर की टीम में एक्चुअल में एक हीलर का ज़रूरत है,
I'll have far more luck
तो
getting Lao
क्या
to
पता
convince Miss
हीलर
Nefer
भी
than
हो,
trying to do it myself.
हीलर होनी चाहिए,
say
पता नहीं हीलर वैसे ये फ्लिंस के टीम में भी हीलर का कहीं ना कहीं है, क्योंकि वैसे शील्ड तो काम कर जाता है, मतलब हीलर का ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ता है फ्लिंस के टीम में, क्योंकि ये नेफा का शील्ड काफ़ी अच्छा वर्किंग है अगर तुम यूज़ कर रहे हो। लेकिन अगर नेफर का टीम देखा जाए तो तुम्हें एक अच्छा चाहिए, हीलर चाहिए भाई। 16 आवर गेम खेल सकता है कौन? मैं यूट्यूब पे तो देखो लाइव स्ट्रीम में मैं मान के चलो मैं करा हूँ 12 घंटे 20 मिनट का स्ट्रीम किया था, लेकिन वो कट हो जाता है, मतलब यूट्यूब कट कर देता है, वो एक स्पेसिफिक टाइम का ही है कि तुम उतने ही टाइम तक कर सकते हो, उसके आगे का अगर तुम करते हो तो वो कट आउट हो जाएगा 11 घंटे 55 मिनट पे। तो मेरा हाईएस्ट जो मैं किया हूँ स्ट्रीम 11 घंटे 55 मिनट का था, तो उतना ही है। एक टीम उतना हार्डवर्क कर रही क्या? बीजीएमआई का बात कर रहे हैं क्या? तो कर ही रहे भाई, उन लोगों को तो करना ही है भाई। पीएमजीसी वगैरह जाना है, ट्रॉफी उठाना है तो करना ही पड़ेगा ना।
Thank you for waiting.
बीएमआईसी के लिए एक टीम उतना तो करना ही पड़ेगा ना भाई, स्लॉट मिल रहा है तो क्यों नहीं करेगा।
That's very considerate of you.
ग्राइंड करेगा तो करना ही पड़ेगा, नहीं करेगा तो कैसे चलेगा। आरू को तो देख रहा हूँ वो अच्छा खासा कर रहा है, स्ट्रीम भी कर रहा है, और आरू मेरे को लग रहा है भाई ओजी कुछ करेगी भाई, ओजी एकदम फॉर्म में है।
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me
Cooking,
about why
OG is
I
cooking.
invited you.
Seriously.
It shows that you trust
आरू
me
को भाई
and
हैट्स ऑफ है
explain
यार।
everything in due course.
Guess the team.
We know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too.
Guess the team.
You might have been forced to help
What do you
in the
mean
beginning,
by
but
guess the
this
team?
time, it was your choice.
सोल तो ऑब्वियसली कर ही रही है
That's
यार,
one way to
सोल का
put
तो नो
Another
डाउट
is
सोल तो
this,
कर ही रही है,
that once a decision
और
has been made,
ओजी भी
it's
कर ही
set
रही
in
है। बाकी
stone.
एक टीम अगर
After
तुम
that,
और पूछ
my
रहे हो
only
तो
goal
मे
is to see it
बी
through.
मैं
Alright,
कहूँगा
so here's how it
K9
is.
भाई।
I'm going to
K9 के साथ
access
थोड़ा
Warrior's
बुरा तो
thoughts
हुआ,
again
लेकिन
using my confidential
K9
method.
ऑब्वियसली भाई
Now, I'm sure
अच्छा
you've seen
करेगी
things
भाई,
like
मुझे
this
लगता है
before
K9
on
अच्छा
your
करेगी।
travels, so you're surely well aware. The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness together, and once in, think of this as a
अच्छी
diving
टीम है यार, वो
expedition
तीनों
into
का
someone's
जो
brain. If I'm the
मावी के
diver,
बाद
you
से
are
जो
my safety
ओमेगा आया है
equipment,
तो वो चल रहा है
tasked with
भाई,
keeping
बढ़िया
me
चल रहा
alive while I'm under
है।
the
चल भाई,
surface.
ओके भाई,
Once the
मिलते हैं।
ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain
सोल प्लेयर्स वैसे
absolutely silent at all times.
तुम्हारे आईडी में क्या
We
डैमेज
will
चल रहा है
discuss
ब्रो?
our observations
नेफर
after
वाला
the ceremony has concluded. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution
करके
are
देखे थे ना हम
advised
लोग,
not
तो
to
उस दिन तो
partake in the
70 के जा
ceremony.
रहा था, वैसे तुम ट्राई
In
किए
any
तो कितना गया?
case,
सोल प्लेयर्स सोलो
Paimon
ग्राइंडिंग ओजी
has
का
her own job to do,
दिखता है, बट
which
सोल का नहीं
requires
दिखता।
staying
ग्राइंड
in the
कभी
room,
कर रही,
but
बट
not joining
आईजीएल
the
है
ceremony.
उतना नहीं करता उनका। नहीं ओजी का तो दिखता है, सोल का तो एक्चुअल में करते होंगे भाई, ऐसा तो नहीं, क्यों नहीं करेंगे, ऑब्वियसली करेंगे ही ना। बाकी मुझे नहीं पता, इतना मैं डिटेल में जाके नहीं देखता कि कौन क्या कर रहा है। K9 भी कर रही, बट आईजीएल ही उतना नहीं करता। ओमेगा पता नहीं यार, अगर वो चाहे ना तो वो करेगा, क्योंकि अगर उसको चाहत होगा ट्रॉफी लिफ्ट करने का पीएमजीसी में, तो वो तो करेगा ही भाई, जस्ट लाइक रोहित शर्मा।
I don't anticipate any issue.
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole rescue team.
एटीट्यूड मेरे को थोड़ा बहुत वो लगता है।
Good.
बीजीएमआई का रोहित शर्मा।
We'll get started momentarily. So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to
पीएमजीसी
uncover
तो
what those
फैल्कन
secrets
है,
were all the same.
फैल्कन जीतेगी।
But surely
भाई
you're
वो
not
लोग
planning
तो
to go
जमा के
if
बैठे
you
हैं तो
think
क्यों
that I
नहीं?
do have my own professional reasons for
जिसका
taking this
अड्डा
job.
है उसके अड्डे में
You think
घुसना
I'd
पहले
turn down the opportunity to get a
समझने का
first-hand
ब्रो,
glimpse
पूरा
into
फील्डिंग
Kanrian
बैठा हुआ है
history?
पहले से ही।
Well, as
ट्रॉफी
long as you
उठाना
don't
कोई
let
बच्चा वाला
morbid
बात नहीं है,
curiosity. You're such a
फील्डिंग सबका बैठा
killjoy.
हुआ है। तुमको पूरा एकदम मैपिंग सबका समझना पड़ेगा, सबका तौर तरीका समझना पड़ेगा। और एक्चुअल में इन लोग को जब तक मौका अभी बिल्कुल मिला ही कहाँ है इंडिया को मौका मिलता थोड़ा, मतलब इस लेवल का नहीं, जिस लेवल का अभी टूर्नामेंट चल रहा है, थोड़ा बहुत शॉर्ट लेवल टूर्नामेंट्स में ही मौका मिलता रहता वर्ल्ड लेवल में, तो थोड़ा बहुत ये लोग गेम सेंस सीखता, मेटा समझता। अभी टाइम लगेगा क्योंकि अभी जैसे इसमें जा रहा है जापान और कोरिया में, इसको भी अभी लोग प्रॉपर से समझेगा तब ना। देखो, देख के समझना और करके समझने में अंतर है, तो टाइम तो लगेगा। बस चाहत है कि अच्छा करें, भले ट्रॉफी मिले ना मिले उसका गम नहीं है, लेकिन अच्छा करके जाएं, वो चाहिए। अच्छा करके जाए इंडिया, वो चाहिए, ताकि थोड़ा दम बैठे भाई इंडिया का कि हाँ कुछ है, टीम है। अगले साल 3 ग्लोबल इनवाइट है, अच्छी बात है ना, बस मिलते रहे ऐसा। मौका मिलना चाहिए, मौका जब तक मिलेगा तब तक थोड़ा दम बढ़ेगा, पावर बढ़ेगा, वही चीज़ है। हाँ, मरनी है बहुत, गन पावर दिखाओगे, वही है ना भाई। मौका मिलना चाहिए, मौका जब तक नहीं मिलेगा तब तक तुम क्या ही दिखाओगे दूसरे को। स्टेज मिलना चाहिए, मौका मिलना चाहिए।
Today's files are in. Time to neutralize.
ये लोग का टीम बना मान्या वान्या का बेलूर वाला टीम लग रहा है मेरे को, पता नहीं चलेगा नहीं चलेगा। खेले गेम खेले आप जीएन क्या? नहीं चलेगा, पता नहीं क्या चलेगा। मेरे को तो डाउट ही है। वैसे तुम देख रहा है क्या इन लोग का कैसा चल रहा है अभी? करंट जो ये लोग खेल रहा है तुम देखा है क्या?
Another one for purged targets.
अपने आप डॉग की टीम समझ रही।
Sounds like she was that.
डॉग का टीम समझ रहा अपने आप को।
Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Neutralize. Just another nobody for the
Gunfight
Archon.
होती है।
Think of it, ever?
नहीं, तुम बता रहे थे ना वो पोचिंकी वाला सीन बता रहा था ना, जो 3 टीम्स उतर रही हो, वहाँ पे क्या सीन बैठ रहा है?
Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact.
ऐसा कुछ तगड़ा नहीं है।
Past year. Poke neutralized.
कर भी सकता है, ऐसा नहीं कर सकता, कर भी सकता है, लेकिन वही थोड़ा पेशेंस चाहिए प्लेयर्स में।
Filed.
एडमिनो तो दिखा देगा, मुझे पता है एडमिनो थोड़ा कर लेगा। और जोनाथन का पता नहीं होगा क्या है, उसका सीन नहीं पता। वॉच आउट है प्लेयर्स। और इसका क्या हुआ? 8 बिट का क्या हुआ? मेरे को 8 बिट का पता नहीं चला अभी तक। आया है ना कुछ तो आया है, शैडो बता रहा था ना तुम।
Orphan and confirmed neutralized. Filed.
शैडो तो कहीं और गया है वो, ये इसका क्या नाम था उसका, एक्सपाक वाला शैडो तो कहीं और गया है। एट बिट में कौन सा बना?
Male, 11. Occupation, none.
सारंग जूसी
Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon
अच्छा जूसी आ गया।
Has not been observed making
Raiden.
any contact with other
हाँ
descendants during the
रेडन
past
बताया
year.
था तुम रेडन
Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutral up.
फुल बैलेंस टीम है अच्छी बात है ना फिर तो और उसका क्या हुआ अपना RNTX वाला सेंसे वही टीम है या अलग हो गया
Male. 6. Occupation.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it.
फर्स्ट आईजीएल एक आईजीएल एक फिल्टर एंड असॉल्टर एंड 2 असॉल्टर अच्छा बहुत अच्छा बना है चेंज हुआ है वो सेंसे वाला टीम चेंज हुआ है
How it is.
Most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. Your remaining weaknesses will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No!
पर करवा क्या रहा है ये लोग
My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty.
My job is to ensure the
The only way to do that is
survival
by
of the
eliminating
Eclipse
any
Dynasty
and all potential threats.
and the only way
It's a
to do
perfectly
that is
legitimate
by
line of
eliminating
work.
any
Every single one
अरे
of my
भाई
colleagues can attest to my
खाली
fairness. And if my friends were aware of
खाली
the
कट
facts,
मारना
I
है
know
क्या
they'd back
दूसरे
me up
का
too.
फोटो पे
Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
हो गया C3 दिया है क्या बढ़िया अभी तो 5 टीम्स इंडिया में ओजी सोल GDR K9 TR मतलब जेली ना या क्लच गॉड का कौन सा टीम था ये फाइल है बस यही अच्छी है TR मतलब जेली या कोई और K9 का तो मुझे पता है GDR का भी पता है जेली अच्छा करेगा लग तो रहा मैड किंग्स भी प्रो प्लेयर कैरी कर रहा है हाँ मैड किंग्स है ना क्लच गॉड का
Mr. Vedifilnir? It's been Revier. Tell me.
It is indeed within my...
I was just thinking...
That isn't a lot. Ever since that...
Does it feel...
I'm afraid the note... You fear...
That's...
चलो गुड नाइट
You
गुड
must have
नाइट
noticed my reluctance
रेस्ट
to
करो
broach the
राधे
subject.
राधे
And the burden of prop...
So who exactly...
Or rather, our king is...
You're closer...
You say that as though it is...
You are...
Very... Let me offer you. For many
Hold up. There's that same black... Guess I better tread carefully.
Wait. Hear me out. His name is...
What?
A cruel irony, isn't it?
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. I want you to...
No, absolutely not.
So you'll just stand...
The blood of the Crim... You think that...
Why wouldn't it be? You two were...
As long as you promise to...
Persuade. Do you even know why he's the Vince? If you can't bring your...
Del Rey here, that really... But... Love should be built on honesty. Is it really so wrong to... Vedifilnir, but I won't just sit by and... No matter who...
Was that Revere who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already.
इतना करने के बाद जाके आधा आर्कन क्वेस्ट खत्म हुआ, अभी भी 3 घंटे का बचा। लगभग 2 दिन और लग जाएगा अगर मैं 1.5 घंटे का स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ रोज तो।
Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence always vanish so easily.
वैसे ही करेंगे यार, एक दिन में मैं नहीं करने वाला। इतना कौन करने बैठेगा?
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends. We're not going to survive this. The Lindis!
Sorry, I heard you though. He's just following the king's orders.
अभी एक fight
He's
scene
a
आएगा
secret
शायद।
agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first...
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything, truth be told. Apart from my teacher.
But it's Orlog's...
I'll work something. Don't forget. For now.
If even you can...
Rerir
I
has
won't
no
speak
idea.
Here.
Okay.
Hold on to this. If an opportunity to... I've got a job.
Go to the training room. Training वगैरह करवाएगा।
Another day, another round of assassination training. The training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway. Why would it? Are we all just walking blood bags? Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. And the prey won't sense a thing. I work clean. No traces.
No more lies.
Won't happen. The ones I don't like have always been guilty. And I've carried out the work flawlessly.
No more lies.
Was it because she didn't trust you? Or something else?
Enough!
The Lindis... Do you...
Orlog.
The boy who was pretending to sell flour.
Yes. What about...
He... I just don't get it! After everything he's... Or does it mean...
No, that's...
I need to go if you ever...
Author, Thelindis. Over the course of all subjects of observation, no progress. Things are getting worse, but if all this research, but could he? No.
No more lies. Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes.
I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? So these files are... No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Thelindis? No. No! No! Why? But how could you possibly have anything to do with... A diluted bloodline. What a fool. Irminsul. Today it's the No. This cannot go on.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one, but... If you let me go, you won't be...
Good point. In that case, maybe you should stay.
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again. To...
Go on.
Yes.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember...
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifalnir. What are you trying to do? Break me?
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But he won't tell me how to... Tell me, then! What will this moment... And...
So, the king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of... And it looks like this Thelindis. It almost defies belief that a couple like them... And why does Vedifalnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rerir's mind. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Rerir, are you there? Hey, Rerir! Come...
Dane?
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others.
Okay. I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is, it must be big trouble.
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear Conria.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge in the night?
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness. The word on the street is that Sir Delogi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only a fair fight could explain that.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible. Assuming I have your full support in my research.
Lunatic. Roptatir, what brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience than he does you.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum. Vice President Veit doesn't...
My success is, of course. And as for Efter Veit, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress.
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice.
You must be Rerir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance.
It's my brother.
Vedafulnir, does this mean that—
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants. I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
And also because you're slimy. Vedafulnir, perhaps less so. But still, a visionless visionary? It rather inclines me to think that qualifications are not what get you ahead in Conria.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafulnir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath to—
I have no desire to commit treason. My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafulnir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he— the extent of his majesty. You have noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they—
A letter of pardon? For the chances of the Vinster King issuing a— This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelinde. Another mystery I'll need.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this research dating, however, an enormous— to make matters, this is not a why. I apologize if we really—
This is
Hi,
for
can
you.
you gift me
I
Genesis
heard you're gonna
Crystal? I
leave
am
the city with
F2P
your
and I
parents.
skipped Furina 2 times
Dailies,
already. I have
did you hear
one
about
Primogem and I am
what
tired
happened?
to farm my
I've
UID
heard
is
nothing.
this.
Rerir got
Sorry
back
bro,
very
मैं
late
कोई
last
गिव अवे
Friday,
अभी कर
and
नहीं रहा
he
हूँ
was
और ना
acting a little
मैं
unusual, but he
अपने
slept pretty
अकाउंट में
well,
भी डालता
so
हूँ मतलब मैं भी
I'm
एक
guessing whatever he
F2P
did
हूँ
was a good
I
deed.
I'm also a F2P so I can't.
You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened. You understand?
Sorry
What
bro,
if he
sorry.
finds out that
I
you
can't.
pried into his secrets?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to run some...
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose... But enough about that.
What's in it?
A piece of
कोशिश
the moon.
अच्छी है भाई
All you
सबके
need to know is
स्ट्रीम
that
पे
as
जाके
long
ऐसे
a red
बोलोगे
moon-
तो
That's right.
I
कोई
promise.
दयालु होगा तो दे ही देगा
No
तुम्हें
matter
है
how...
मेरा यूआईडी ये है मेरे को फुरीना चाहिए 2 बार से फुरीना ली नहीं मेरे पास अकाउंट में एक प्राइमो जेम है दे दे भाई देता क्यों नहीं दे दे अरे नहीं है भाई खुद के लिए लेने के लिए नहीं है दूसरों को क्या दूं मैं होता तो दे देता यार
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please!
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should join me.
It's showtime. My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Clearly, the king doesn't allow his prisoners a single shred of... Found you. Hello, Miss...
It's you.
Surprised?
I certainly
I'm curious.
It wasn't the king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsession.
But he didn't listen. Dane asked for my...
I do
Forgive my curtness. You can't have wit. There are things the king...
He wasn't entirely wrong.
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could...
I sense... But this is not the end. There are many... Is that a dagger?
With your ability...
Of course not. You mean your...
Yes. I can't abandon...
In matters of fate, that is...
That... I know it's your... You show me disaster, but...
My voice. It turns out...
Vedifalnir just...
Very well then. For as long as you live, your story with Thelinda, it is up to...
I will.
Thank you for setting me free.
Just then.
If I were you...
Universitas.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again.
Whatever Vedifalnir...
No more lies.
Monsters? Is this Rhine-Daughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
It all adds up.
Allegedly the king, but if they were...
Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me!
That sounded like an What other mean? And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone...
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Let the world come alive! The pinnacle of excellence! A dash of frosting! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Show no...
The mystery unravels. No more lies. It all adds up. It all falls into place. Time to go clean. Can't hide the truth. I better wrap this up. No more lies. Seek within. Let's see what you're made of. It all adds up. The sands of time got me.
Flavor! A little amuse-bouche! Another star goes out! Let my name echo in song! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end the... A dash of frosting!
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. Unraveled. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Monsters.
Oh no, it's no use. Of course, I'm done for. Ah! Stay.
Reverie! So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding We'll have to wait.
Celindus? No, don't do it! Celindus! Celindus!
I told you, Rerier. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Rarier, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our own.
Rarier. Rarier.
Celindus?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rarier? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. Find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same. Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a strong sense of loathing. In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before long, you have a huge pack of lies that destroys everything. Phew. Time to get back. His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is one of endless tragedy. Cruel as it may be, that was Conria's fate. Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
Never! How are you
fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rarier's life through my thoughts. It's now.
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from his memories alone, but they did give us a clear glimpse into his life in Conria. However, I would not consider Rarier to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era. Yet, when the catastrophe of a generation strikes, nobody is safe.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again. Is this you urging me not to abandon the people of No-
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part of the plan. Without you, the mission ahead will be all but impossible.
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. And I don't appreciate being bossed around. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony and kept your mouth shut the entire time.
Cool!
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save me narrating it twice. Yehoda?
Yes, boss! Let me get that door for ya.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first clause say?
It says I gotta do the annoying.
Is that right?
If something is in any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work today. There's nothing I... Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss.
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say?
Wait, how long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by...
Boss, what's wrong?
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in a carefully calculated manner. And nobody has access to this chess set but me.
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of mine.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and what's happening now?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent, which was also the case my first time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do myself.
Meaning, you're not feeling lazy right now?
Meaning, this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand. I must be the one to find our way out of here.
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do without you, Yehoda?
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. There's gotta be a source around here somewhere. I suggest everyone finds someplace comfortable to take a rest. We gotta conserve our energy. Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. And so is our tiredness and fatigue. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions. Would you be amenable to that, Boss Nefer?
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty? Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter. And don't disturb the chess pieces. You have my word that I will get us all out of here.
Merciless.
But another fool, chasing a delusional dream.
How dare you! Goose on the loose! Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! Into the board! This is getting interesting.
And its ashes will fall like rain!
You two! Time to end a burst of flavor! May I present? Show no mercy! Ha! Sha! Sha! Goose on the loose! Off to the time to shine! Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf! Another star goes out! Surge! Ha! Ha! Oh, brilliant! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! Pinnacle of excellence! The stars, the fate. A dash of frost. You two, time to end them.
The show begins!
verdict is decided. Get to work. Goose on the loose. Extinguished. Mine to wield. Shattered.
Shower me with
A dash of frost. Show no mercy.
keep lolling, keep papa.
Mine to wield. Absurd.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. If you ever have any questions...
चलो भाई आज की स्ट्रीम इतनी रखते हैं। जितने लोग भी जुड़े थैंक यू वेरी मच, सभी को राधे राधे। मिलते हैं कल आर्कन क्वेस्ट बाकी का जितना भी बचा है कल देखते हैं, अगर पूरा हो पाया तो ठीक है, नहीं तो परसों तक तो हो जाएगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच, बाय बाय, शुभ रात्रि, राधे राधे।
Where do we come from? And where are we going?